by simply looking at it. We don't have to do anything. And we realize that this is a non-linear and this is linear. So once I say that, I know for sure that I cannot use the elimination method because the variables are not the same. So then the only option is substitution. Now, which one would you substitute for? Which of the two variables will you substitute for? Please say something.
Would you do the top one?
I cannot solve this for x or y. I can only solve this for x or y. Because when I solve for x squared, and then I take the square root, I complicate things. So I can only solve either for x or for y. And the leading coefficient has to be 1 or negative 1. Good. So then, which one?
So would we say x equals 1 plus y?
Correct. But I prefer x equals y plus 1. But it's perfect, either one. So then we go back to the first equation and replace x by y plus 1. So then we have y plus 1, don't forget squared, plus y squared minus 25 equals 0. Can anyone square this for us? Can anyone square y plus 1, please?
Y squared plus 2 plus 1.
Okay. A binomial squared is a trinomial. So please, anyone?
Is it y squared plus 2y plus 1?
Very good. So plus y squared minus 25 equals 0. So we have combined like terms, 2y squared, and then plus 2y, and minus 24 equals 0. Of course, I will clean it up, dividing both sides by 2. So I have y squared plus y minus 12. And I hope that I can quickly factor that. If I can't, I will use the apps in the calculator. We are beyond solving a little quadratic equation. So what do you think? How do I factor this? Anyone, please? How do I factor it?
Y plus 4 and y minus 3?
Yes. Y plus 4 and y minus 3. So can anyone give us two options here for y then? And then, of course, I'm going to ask, is this enough? And I know you're going to say, no, it's not good enough because you have to find y. So, you have to find x. So y equals and y equals.
Negative 4 and 3.
Very good. So now I have to find the corresponding x values. When y is negative 4, can anyone tell us how much is x? When y is negative 4, we get when y is negative 4, how much do we get for x?
Negative 3.
Very good. And when y is 3, how much do we get for x?
4.
Very good. So the two options here are negative 3, negative 4, and 4, 3. Do they work? I have no idea. But I don't need anybody to tell me yes or no. I will check myself. So negative 3, negative 4, negative 3, negative 4. Negative 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. The answer is 25. Negative 3 plus 4 is indeed 1. So to the first one, I will say yes. Now I'm checking for 3. 4, 3, 4, 3. 4 minus 3 is 1, correct. 4 squared is 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. I will say yes to the second one as well. Any questions? Any questions on problem 7 before we move on to 12? Of course, 12 is the same idea, but it's okay. 12 is the same idea. However, 12, because I have the same variable, we could use elimination. Here in 7, I did not. X squared with x are not the same. Y squared with y are not the same. But in 12, yes, these are not the same, but these are. So we may decide to do something else. So in 12, we have x squared plus y equals 4 and 2x plus y equals 1. Okay, let's see what we do now. Any suggestion here? If we decide to use elimination, what would you do? Because
Multiply 1 with negative 1.
yes. And I don't want to multiply the x squared. I prefer multiplying this one. It doesn't matter. It does not matter which one. The result will be the same. How come? I will check. I will check what I get anyway. So the method is not important unless it simplifies things. X squared plus y equals 4. Negative 2x minus y equals negative 1. Gone. But now I have to be careful how I write it. So this is x squared minus 2x equals 3. Move 3 to the other side because it's quadratic. There is no other way. And again, I'll try to factor if possible. How do I factor this?
X minus 3, X plus 1.
Very good, excellent. And x plus 1. So we have two options, x equals and x equals.
Positive 3, negative 1.
Very good. So when x is 3, I need the y. When x is negative 1, I need the y corresponding y. I have to go back. It doesn't matter where. Well, let's say I'm going back to x squared plus y equals 4. With 3, I have 9 plus y equals 4, and I have to move 9 to the other side. So I get negative 5. Now, with x equals 1, 1 plus what is 4? Well, it must be 3. So we claim 3, negative 5, and we claim negative 1, 3. Is it true? I have no clue. However, I don't need anyone to tell me yay or nay. No one. So I have 3 and negative 5, 3 and negative 5. So 9 minus 5 is 4, correct. 6 minus 5 is 1, correct. Yes. Now I'm checking negative 1, 3. Negative 1, 3, negative 1, 3. Negative 1 squared is 1, plus 3 is 4, yes. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1, yes. Yes to both. Both were very good examples. Thank you. Any questions? It's a lot of writing here, but really nothing difficult. I hope you don't find anything difficult here, but if you do, let me know, please. so we can address those questions. Okay, so let's move on to, let's pick one from here and one from here. So then we can move on. Let's see what's on the next page. Fine. Okay. So let's pick one from 19 through 28 and then move on.
We try 26.
Yes, of course. Let's copy 26. So x squared plus y squared equals 5, and x squared plus quantity y minus squared minus y squared equals 41. Okay. Perfect. Look carefully and say, I know what I am going to do, and tell me what it is. What do you think? It's okay if you're wrong.
Do we have to clean up the bottom one first?
You could raise the y minus a to the second power, but I'd rather do something else before that. Yes, of course, we eventually will have to do that. Absolutely. I completely agree. But when you look at the whole thing, what do you notice? That we could use XYZ, what? In order to solve this, what would you do? Any suggestions? Any suggestions, please? We just used this method a minute ago.
Do we multiply the one by -1?
Yes, of course. So let's say I'll multiply this one or this one, it doesn't matter, by -1 because I really, really want to eliminate x squared. Excellent. Negative x squared minus y squared equals -5, and then x squared plus y minus 8, everything squared equals 41. Excellent. Yes. Get rid of it. Yes, we will have to square this no matter what, but so I will copy the negative y squared plus, can anyone give us y minus 8 everything squared? And then on the other side, I will have 41 minus 5, which is 36. But I have to square this and put it here. What do I get?
Is it y squared minus 16y plus 64?
Excellent. Very good. Look how nice. It became a linear equation. All I have to do is move 64 to the other side. All I have to do is move 64 to the other side and then divide by -16. Good. So -16y equals 64 minus 36 is negative, what is it? Is it 28? Good. Is it 28? I think so. Okay, so we get an ugly answer. We get 28 divided by 16. I'll simplify by 4, and I have 7/4. Any questions so far? We haven't finished because we have to determine x. But any questions so far? Any questions? Okay, so then y equals 7/4. I go back to any of the equations. Let's say x squared plus y squared equals 5. I replace y squared by 49 over 16. And now I solve for x squared first. 5 minus 49 over 16. So x squared is 5 times 16, I think it's 80 minus 49 over 16. So we get x squared equals, really? Very ugly. So plus or minus, I take the square root of 31 over 4. Wow. Okay, it's very possible. We'll see. We'll check the answer in a minute. So y, no matter what, is 7/4. But x, the square root of 31 over 4, and the negative square root of 31 over 4. Is this true? I really have no idea. Good. So let me copy the system here, because we have to check in both. So x squared plus y squared equals 5. And then x squared plus y minus 8, everything squared equals 41. Okay. So let's check. So this is 7/4 squared, which is 49 over 16. And no matter what I square, the answer will be the same, will be 31 over 16. So 80 divided by 16 is 5. So far, so good. This one is still 31 over 16 plus. But this one is 7/4 minus 8, everything squared. See if we get 41. If we get 41, we're fine. If we don't get 41, we have to go back from scratch. Okay, so this is 31 over 16. And this is 4. So this is positive 7 minus 32 over 4, everything squared. Good. So 32 minus 7 is 25. It's negative 25, but it doesn't matter because we have to square it. So good. That's my page 4. Okay. So 31 over 16 plus 625 over 16 equals 656 over 16. If this division is 41, I'm okay. If this division is not 41, I'm not okay. So 656 divided by 16. It better be 41. If not, I'm in trouble. Okay. So it is 41, and these are indeed the two solutions. And they're both correct. Good. So that was the method of substitution. Elimination, sorry. Okay, let's also choose another example from combined